Cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Ralo. Man, you can see everything that Ralo doing in the community. You can see the success that he's had in the game. You can see the spirituality in him. You know, he bringing a lot of Muslims together, building Mars, doing all the right things that one should do, building back in his community, stores and different things and parts, and doing all the right things that one should do, fam, when it comes to the suffering in our community. And when we take from the community, we got to give back. I'm talking about the ones with a heart like Ralo, that's giving back what we have took, whether it comes from conversation, you know, giving information, showing individuals, hey, this ain't the route to go, building back in the community, whatever the case might be, fam. That's what it's all about. But you can still do good and bad things will happen in your life. Now, I want you to stick with me on this situation, fam. And I want you to stick with me when I say you can do good, but bad things will still happen in your life. And a lot of times when bad things come about in our life, it be the Most High training us to be stronger in life, especially, fam, when it comes to death. Now, fast forward. Ralo is in the hospital with his mother, right? You can hear the breathing machine, you know what I'm saying? And she on the breather, and I guess she hadn't been moving in a minute, and Ralo was saying, well, you can see in the video, he was telling the mama to kick her feet, and she was, you know, moving her feet a little bit, showing movement, right? But she on a breather, like, I don't want to say a deathbed, but you can tell that this is a serious situation that one may not come back from, fam. Now, in the process of that, Ralo go to his social media and he say he know now why rich people commit suicide. So Ralo is pretty much saying that I'm a rich man, I'm going through all this with my mother and everybody else, and I feel suicidal, fam. This is something that I talk about on the channel all the time, bro. It don't matter how much money you have, it won't stop sickness, fam. It don't matter how much money you have, it won't stop your emotions, your feelings of being down with something happening. It won't stop you from having suicidal thoughts, fam. When we was born, we was just born human, just us naked coming out the body. So that's what you got really at the end of the day before the material shit come. That's what you need to take care of before the material shit come. That's mind, body, and soul. And for Ralo to say this, you see why rich people commit suicide. The bigger the bag, the bigger the problem, fam. You can be a rich man and lose your mama or lose your child or lose somebody close to you, fam, and you will never feel rich again, bro. You can get $1 billion and you will never feel rich again. That's why it's very, very important to have real love, fam, real relationships, people like that around you other than the fake and the phony, fam. Because we dealing with that now, and it's at an all-time high. And what Ralo is saying, I've been dealing with so much fake shit, fam. I'm suicidal, about to lose my mama with this case, what's going on. I know don't nobody out here really love me like that. These type situations will draw you to Allah. These type situations will draw you to God. That's why I'm proactive with God, and Ralo is proactive with him. That's why you need to be a spiritual person in this life, because the spirit comes from the outside. You don't need to be, from the inside. You don't need to be an outside living human individual that just live for material shit and what's going on in the world. You never do no self-evaluation on yourself and take accountability for what it is, because a lot of us go crazy, bro. A lot of people you see that's in the streets now, they didn't educate themselves and they don't take accountability for nothing. And when you don't take accountability, whether you're a rapper, local level, whatever the case might be, God got his way of opening our eyes, fam. And a lot of times it'd be too late. A lot of us be in that cell with 100 years when we start to take accountability. Start to go to church calls. You start to doing the right thing. Now, a lot of people got to get locked up to take accountability. So I'm saying all that to say that Ralo, everybody else that you see, celebrities, they know different from you, fam. They human. They human. I'm praying for the homie Ralo because suicide is real, bro. I have had them same thoughts myself. And you can be in a position to where people like, why did he do that? Like he was doing good and all these different things. You can be doing good on the outside, but your inside can be torn, bro. I need y'all to understand, even when it comes to this situation and his mother on a breathing machine and different things like that, don't wait, fam, in life to start recognizing God or recognizing your mother or recognizing your family when it's too late. Because you in this world chasing material shit and people that don't even care about you, homie. I'm learning throughout my life process that I'm beginning not to care about, which I don't. It's been like that for years, but I'm really beginning not to care about other people's opinions, other people's feelings, other people's outlook on me. You feel me? Because when it comes to this world, bro, what's important is the outlook that your mom have on you, your kids, your family, fam, your wife, your husband. We living too much for strangers, fam. And that's why strange things is happening in our lives. It's not easy when you in this world when everybody is judgmental. You feel me? People want to see you with this amount of money, or if you ain't doing this, you ain't doing this. You can easily get into a mental health cycle to think you're not good enough as a person. And when you came out your mama womb, you was good enough then, fam, and you was butt naked without nothing. So you need to get back to the baby in you. You know what I'm saying? You need to get back to life. Because a lot of us, fam, and what Ralo is saying throughout this scenario is that he pretty much feels lonely while he feels suicide. He said, I understand why rich people commit suicide because it's lonely at the top. You're on the edge at the top, fam. You hit rock bottom, everybody rock bottom with you. You got a lot of friends. But when you at the top like that and you ain't really got too many people around that you can trust and really love, bro, it'll bring you to that type of time in life. Prayers up for Ralo, fam. Prayers up for whoever watching me right now that's going through something. I just need you to understand, fam, that when it comes to the Most High, he used the bad for our good. And sometimes the bad be crucial. It hurt, homie. It hurt when you lose somebody that you love. But then from now on, you teach your kids to be strong when it comes to your deaths and other deaths. Everything is a life lesson and a teacher, fam. Ain't nothing up under the sun new. You dig what I'm saying? But I will keep y'all updated on situations though. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button.